Hello everyone, and welcome out to Proshow Live, the weekly live podcast where I talk about whatever topic I want to talk about, and more importantly, you guys can call in and talk about it and give your own little opinion. I'm getting a little bit of echo, so see if I can fix that right away. Hold on one second. Oh, there's one too many programs going. I can fix that. Hold on. Alright, it should be alright now. So today we've got two topics. We're going to be talking about internet entertainment, short form versus long form. And afterwards, we're going to be talking about the Steam Summer Sale, which that'll be a nice conversation. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that one. As always, if you have not seen the show before, the most important part about the show is your participation. So what you need to do is get your Skypes ready, and when I give you the signal, add me on Skype, and maybe I'll call you in, and you can talk with me for a little bit and with everyone else here in the chat room. So let's get started. Starting off with internet entertainment. Specifically, short form versus long form. And what I mean by that is, what do you prefer in your internet entertainment? Do you prefer something that you can only watch that lasts for a couple minutes at a time? Or do you want something that you can actually sit down and watch for several minutes or up to a half hour or possibly an hour? I'm always kind of curious about that myself, because I've had conversations with other people talking about how because of the internet, everyone's attention span has completely deteriorated to something where just a couple of minutes at a time. Mostly because of YouTube. And that's how the internet works. If you want to be successful on the internet, you need to have quick videos that only last like 2 to 3 minutes. That way they can move on. Kind of like eating a bag of chips. Just something quick, nom nom nom, move on to something else. Whereas it seems like a lot of people are kind of getting more towards the long-form entertainment, where you can watch videos and shows that last 10 to 15 minutes, or up to a half hour, or even several hours, depending on what you're doing. For example, I put up the long play of myself playing DayZ up on YouTube, and a lot of people seem to enjoy watching that. When if you watch the whole series, it's about 5 hours long. Like, it's a long series if you try to watch all of them. But a lot of people enjoy that, because it's my belief, I personally believe that a lot more people are going towards long-form entertainment compared to short-form. Because in this day and age where so many people are trying to create entertainment on the internet, there's so much out there. You can get whatever you want. And because of that, people are eschewing things like television or movies or a social life, for that matter, because they can just get any sort of entertainment they want on the internet about whatever subject they could possibly think of. There's going to be something out there that's going to be about what they want to see. Now, I do believe the short-form entertainment thing where everyone wanted 2-3 minutes top videos, there was a time for that. And I think that's when YouTube was really kicking off, back towards let's say about 4 or 5 years ago. Back then, everyone wanted just really quick, short videos because they're easy to make. You pump it on, get a bunch of views, all right, you move on. Plus, that works great because that gets passed around the office and people's cubicles or in emails or whatever, so everyone can watch that, and then that's it. But those were several years ago. Those people who watched those short-form internet videos are now moving on to seeing other things on the internet, and because of that, then they're seeing the long-form videos. Personally, I prefer longer videos. Actual shows, if you will. Things are about 10 to 15 minutes length at minimum. I mean, you can see that just from the show that I'm doing now. This always takes over than an hour just for this live show. I do live streams. Those go for several hours at a time, and there will be people who stay there throughout all the live stream, which again is really, really cool. And I always appreciate people who come up with those live streams, and of course watching now. And even my own pro reviews up on YouTube, all of those are over 10 minutes long. I feel like you can build better jokes and create better entertainment if you actually put time into it. more information, more entertainment, more whatever. Plus, at the same time, I know myself personally, when I come home from work or whatever, and I'm making up dinner or something, and I want to eat, I generally don't turn on the TV and flip between channels until I find something and then just sit there and eat it. I find something that I know I want to watch on the internet that'll last about 10-15 minutes, how long it takes for me to eat, and I sit there in front of my computer screen and then I eat my dinner while watching that. Or any meal for that matter. Because when I'm bored and I want to watch something, I want to sit down and watch something, not have to like continually find something new to watch. I mean, if you watch something that's only 2 to 3 minutes, which is fine, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. But then as soon as those 2 or 3 minutes up, you got to find something else. And you know what? People are lazy. Let's face it. I'm lazy. You're lazy. We're all lazy. And to find something good every couple of minutes, ugh, I don't know if I can do that. I'd rather just have one continual video that continues to entertain me throughout. So that's my preference. I prefer the longer videos, and that's what I make. That's why I like making. I'd rather do that than the shorter videos. But that's what I think. More importantly, I'm a creator on the internet, so I don't get to watch a whole lot. I'm more of an entertainer, so it always depends more on what the people want. And that's why I come to you guys. This is what's coming up, where you can start getting your Skypes ready. Go to Skype and add in a brand new contact. The Skype name, Proshow Live. That's one word, Proshow Live, one word. And if I add you and I call you, then I'll talk to you for a little bit, and you can talk about what you want to say about this internet entertainment, long form versus short form. So that's my question out to you guys. I'm just kind of getting opinions out there. Which do you prefer? The shorter videos that's only a couple minutes long or less than that? Or do you prefer the longer videos where you can sit down and really kind of soak it all in? And more importantly, why? Why do you like those kind of videos? And what are some good examples you could think of the longer or shorter videos that you enjoy watching? Yeah, like Dark Hyrule Lord says, something like Mario Party After Dark. That's a 2.5-hour show, and people watch that whole thing. So, kind of gives you an idea. All right, we'll see if we can't get some people in here right away. Because again, I'm really curious more than anything else. Don't forget, when you're creating your different videos, when you're adding in Proshow Live on Skype, feel free to throw in a little extra message on there to say, kind of give me an idea of what you prefer or anything like that. Just because I'm interested. You don't have to. That's fine. Let's see if we can't get some people in here right away. This person's, I don't know his real name, but his Skype name is Purple Scorpion, which is pretty sweet. So let's see if we can't get him in here. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, man?
My name's Heriberto.
Heriberto? Hey, man, thanks for calling. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Anaheim, California.
From California. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of feedback. Can you turn down the stream or your Skype volume or something?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Alright, it should be good now. Okay, so I ask you,
Yes.
so what do you prefer? Do you prefer the short form videos or the longer form, and why? I mean, how do you feel about it?
Well, I kind of prefer longer videos, like, say, Mario Party After Dark, or, like, Screw Attack, like, those videos, screwing around.
Okay.
I understand why some people do like the shorter videos, because, you can just watch them really instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And just, like, if you have somewhere to go, or you have, like, a busy schedule.
Yeah, or like the kind of analogy I said earlier, like if you're in an office and you only have like 30 seconds before your boss finds out or something. So, okay, so you said you prefer the longer videos. What about the longer videos makes you prefer those?
It's just, usually it's more entertaining.
Okay, so do you prefer like the longer one because you know you can get more jokes out of a longer video?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. So then what are some of the things that you like to like to watch then?
Just casual TV, you know how, like, cable series usually have, like, an hour-long episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer those as opposed to just, like, a 2-minute video. And sometimes, if there's, like, a 2-minute video, like I like to watch it multiple times just because it wasn't long enough.
So when
If it
you
was-
say you like kind of watching the cables things, is that what you watch online? Like you find TV shows just and watch them online?
Sometimes on just on TV in general, just shows.
Oh, okay, so you do prefer the longer videos because you feel like you can get more entertainment out of it because you can just sit there and relax and enjoy it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Very cool. I appreciate you calling in, man.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, and keep on being the purplest scorpion that I know. All right, hey, man, thanks for calling in, and thank you very much for listening. So Red Wave Purple Scorpion is saying that he prefers the longer videos. All right, that's cool. We'll see if we can't get someone else in here right away. Coming up next is Nick Lamb. Let's see if I can call him up and get him here on Proshow Live. Hopefully he's ready. Hello, Nick.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, dude, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Fremont, California.
Also from California. Okay. All right, short videos versus long videos. Where do you stand?
I prefer with long form videos, honestly.
Long form?
Yep, long form.
Okay. So, all right, so then I ask you, what about the long form videos makes you want to watch those?
It's just the entertainment value in general. Like, there's so much to it. You could get comedy, action, drama, everything.
Do you personally feel that so you think like just long form videos are better than short videos in general?
Yeah. Like, but that's my own personal preferences.
So, okay, well let me ask you this then. When do you actually sit down and try to watch a internet video or whatever show, whatever you want to call it, like a longer show? When do you find time for that? Just like whenever you're bored, or do you make specific time for it? I'm just curious.
I just watch whenever I'm bored. It's
Okay.
really good use of my time.
So you don't have like a schedule or anything? It's just like, I'm bored, I'm going to go watch a 15-minute video?
It's just whenever I'm bored, I watch it.
Okay. See, that's another thing I was curious about, because I know long before the internet, a lot of people pretty much based their schedules around TV shows. It's like, hey man, you want to hang out? Oh no, I can't. Lost is on. And that always kind of bothered me, for the record. And I think that kind of works out for internet videos. And like what you're saying, I mean, you can kind of watch them whenever you want. You can like form your entertainment around your own schedule.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the shows you like to watch then?
It really depends on what's on most of the time. If there's a live stream, I watch that because anything can happen live. It's really entertaining that way.
All right. So, aside from live streams, are there any other particular things that you'd like to watch?
Occasionally anime, and then at other times I just go on watch YouTube videos that I've watched before and still get a good laugh.
Okay. Do you feel a longer video has more replay value then? Like, for example, like you feel like you can watch a 10-15 minute video again and still get just as much enjoyment out of it, or even possibly new jokes that you didn't realize that was there before compared to a 2-minute video?
Yeah, of course.
Why do you think
Like-
that is?
Well, it just comes down to like there's sometimes with longer term video there's a hidden meaning to it.
What do you mean?
It's like, okay, it's there, and then I listen to music occasionally.
To who?
For me,
Okay.
no, like for me, I just occasionally listen to music,
Oh, okay.
and that alone, like to me, feels like that can fill up my short term or short form entertainment, because I can listen to that endlessly and still get a good amount.
Ah,
Whereas
okay.
like long term, I can think about it.
I gotcha. All right, well, cool. Interesting
Yeah.
points. All right, I'm going to move on, but hey, Nick, thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, have yourself a good one. All right, once again, thank you very much, Nick. Another person who says he prefers the long-form videos because he feels like he can get more out of it. Well, let's see if we can't get some other opinions in here. Up next is going to be John McManus. who some of you probably known as Juggernaut. Let's see if we can't get him in here. Hello, John.
Hello, Jared.
Hello, John. Where are you calling from?
Windsor, Ontario. Good old
Ontario.
Canada.
Lots of Canada. Okay. So, all right, long videos versus short. What do you got?
I got, like, there's room for both. Like, you can't pick one. Long form, like you said, if you're eating, it's good. You have a long stretch. You have enough time to eat. But then you have like your short-term videos, which is good to just go on. Someone sends you a link to this video. Okay, I have a few minutes. I can watch it. It's great, awesome.
So you do watch a lot of both?
I like both. Like you have your side scrollers, half-hour, 45-minute long shows. I sit and watch that. Then you have shows like Zero Punctuation, which are usually under 5 minutes, which are still entertaining.
All right, so you do say that you have room for both, and you are able to watch both. But I'm going to force this upon you. If you had to pick one, the short or the long, which would you rather watch?
If I had to choose, well, I'd have to go with long format for the fact that there can, like what the previous caller was saying, there's more to it. Like you can watch a long format show and all of a sudden find something you didn't see the first time you watched. It's
okay.
New layers. Whereas usually like shorter 2-minute, 3-minute YouTube clips, it's pretty much just one joke. It's right there, and there's like nothing else to get from it. So once you've seen it once, you might watch it 1 or 2 more times, and that would probably be it.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I mean, as someone who kind of enjoys both, if you see a link in an email or a post on Facebook, it's probably more likely now, and it links to a video, and you click play right there, does like the length of the video kind of deter you from watching it at all? Like for example, if it's like a 20-minute video as compared to a 1.5-minute video on Facebook or something, does that like change your likelihood to watch it?
Not really. It just depends. Like if I'm watching the video and like 2-3 minutes into the video and it's like a 30-minute video, it's just not connecting with me, I'll stop watching. But if it's entertaining and I'm enjoying it, I'll continue watching it, no problem.
Okay. Because I do know a lot of people who prefer the short videos, and when they see something that's like over so many minutes in length, they just won't watch it.
Well, yeah, that's just deterred by ignorance, really. Like, oh, it's a 30-minute video, I'm not going to watch this. You have to stick with it and just see if it actually entertains. If it's entertaining you, continue watching it. If 2-3 minutes in, you're still just sitting there like rubbing your head like, I don't get this, then by all means just don't watch it.
All right, excellent points. Okay, so if you now, so when do you like find time to watch short videos? I mean, when do you prefer those?
Short videos usually, if I'm just getting home from work or getting ready to leave for work. If I only have a few minutes to spare, real quick, I'll watch a couple quick videos. If I'm home for the night and have nothing better to do, bring on the long videos.
Okay, so it all depends on like your schedule and how much time you've got right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'm guessing that's with everybody. If you've got enough time, you can watch 2 or 3 long videos, or you can sit there and throw in like 30 short form videos.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to move on and get someone else in here, but hey man, again, like everyone else, thank you very much for listening, thank you very much for watching, and thanks for calling in, too.
Alright, thanks a lot, Jared.
Yeah, thank you, John. Have a good one.
You too. Keep up the good work.
Alright, coming up next is going to be, I believe his name is Daniel, saying that he prefers longer shows because they can catch and hold his attention. And he gives a couple of specific examples, but I'll let him talk about that more than myself. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Daniel?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Emerville, California, again with the California.
Wow. I'm going for a record tonight. It's always, like, last week was all Canada, today it's all California.
I know, right?
Okay. Alright, so, long form versus short form, where do you stand?
Again, with the whole idea between long form and short form, both things have their own pros and cons. But I kind of find myself getting connected more to the long form for the fact that in a longer time period, there's more information to be told. And let me use the Mario Party After Dark thing because I'm a follower myself. I've watched every single one of those.
Cool.
And to me, I watch the videos not because of the game. Of course, the game is really fun too, but I always like the kind of like little stories that are created over there. Like, your character kind of being, the guy who's always, trying to win and then gets let down, or like Sam always, skipping, all the instructions. There's something like that really pulls me in, and even though it's a 2.5-hour video, I always get intrigued, and I never look at the watch and saying, "Oh, it's so boring. I'm done." So stuff like that I really enjoy. Stuff that really grabs you in.
Okay, that's kind of an interesting point. So, like, there's like a kind of a different kind of substance that comes out of the longer videos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all the same when I watch reviews, and like let's say when I watch something like the completionist of Angry Joe, when I watch their video reviews compared to other video reviews, I like the fact when I'm watching a review and they explain a lot of things about a game compared to something that I see on G4 when they do a review for 2 minutes and I'm saying, that's it. You guys did specials for that one game for 3 months straight, and then you do a review for that for just 2 minutes. I come up very short-handed, and that's why I prefer the longer format.
Okay, see that actually kind of makes sense, and I kind of agree with you because personally, when I do my reviews, I never go for like a set time limit. I write as much as I need to, and I give whatever review as much time as it needs because I don't want to remove an important aspect because I'm trying to stay under a 3-minute mark. So I get what you're saying there. All right, so you mentioned like the Completionist and Angry Joe are some of like the longer form videos that you watch, along with Mario Party After Dark. So
There's a lot I watch.
Okay, when do you like to watch these? When you come home, or in the morning, or whenever you're bored, when you're eating? Do you have like a whenever you do it? I don't know.
That's a good question. I like that question. Basically, like, whenever I'm done with work and I'm ordering food, I'm thinking to myself, what should I watch next, basically? Because, it's either I watch some kind of a new show or an anime, but usually the first thing I'm checking is my YouTube account, or Screw Attack in this case, too. And I'm thinking, is there a new video up? If I see a new top 10, I'm like, I'm watching a top 10 now. Because I know by the time I'm going to be done with my food, too, I'll finish watching the entire thing, so... That's kind of like how I do it. Like, I make the food and then I'm pretty much doing my research of like, what kind of a long enough video can I watch to enjoy my meal while I'm having fun?
See, I kind of do it the opposite. I try to find my video first, then I make my food. Because otherwise I'll be like eating my food while I'm watching it, and then I won't have like anything to eat while I'm watching, and then I get bored.
Yeah, the funny thing though is like, say if I'm eating pizza and and your hands are all sticky, and then you watch something like Zero Punctuation, which are very short videos, and I didn't finish eating. I always feeding myself like where's the towel? I'm trying to press on the next video without making the computer dirty. So that's why I usually like to go for the long ones as well.
There you heard. Now we could all have heard the real dangers of eating while watching internet videos. All right, Daniel, thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. Thank you, man.
All right, have a good one. Oh, I think I cut him off. All right, sorry, dude. More fascinating points. I really appreciate that. Again, that's all I'm really looking for. Just kind of really cool discussion from everyone. I feel like we're really getting that today. Let's see. What do we got here? All right, let's see if we can't get Connor Nolan in here. Who's, for his Skype picture, by the way, is a picture of him with Brentofloss. And he's saying that he actually prefers longer form videos because of a kind of a replacement for TV. Hello, Connor? Hello, Connor, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
I'm actually calling from Indiana.
From Indiana? Yeah, something different!
Yeah.
Okay, so in your message you said you prefer longer videos because you're kind of using it as a replacement for TV?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Tell us about
see,
that.
like, the only channel that I really enjoy nowadays is, like, Comedy Central. And, I don't know, just other TV bores me nowadays for some reason, but, like, Screwing Around, for example, is a really good, like, show replacement to watch because whenever I come home from school, it's actually starts at 4. I get out of school at, like, 3:20, and because I live in Eastern Standard Time and whatnot, and I totally agree with you on, like, eating food, while you're watching longer videos.
Yeah.
Like, just relaxing and being lazy, of course.
All right. Well, good to know. It's good to know that I'm not the only person who does that. It seems like a lot of people do, so that's good. All right, go on.
Well, yeah, I was also about to say that like whenever I'm hanging out with friends at friends' house and I want to get them to know about stuff like Screw Attack, I show them like shorter videos, like say a clip of the week, something like that, where it'll catch their attention, maybe a best ever, because whenever you're with your friends, you want to have time to enjoy company with your friends, so you wouldn't say, like, even though side scrollers is like the best part, about Screw Attack, that's my opinion. You wouldn't want to you ask them to like sit down and watch side scrollers, and they're like, "Oh, dude, an hour, I want to play Call of Duty or whatever." But yeah, just that's a good example of where short videos come in handy. But I do enjoy just replacing a long video as like TV time, basically.
Wow, cool. Are there any other, like, aside from like side scrollers or whatever, are there any other like longer internet videos that you enjoy watching that you like look forward to like every week?
Yeah, I do enjoy just any live stream, and I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess Angry Video Game Nerd. That's a good 20 minutes. That's something pretty decently long to watch. No, but like a lot of good content on Screw Attack is, an hour long, and you guys are putting out original content every day, so there's always something new, and I always enjoy that. But what was I gonna say? Another thing for YouTube playlist, or about YouTube playlists for short videos, is that they just play videos continuously one after another, and like say you're wanting to watch music videos by an artist, you can just sit down and they'll just play through them with you. So there's another good point of where like short videos are good,
Where it almost kind of blends, where because of the playlist, they just have a string of short videos, and it basically becomes a long video of entertainment for you.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Connor, I'm going to move on, but thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for calling in, and thank you very much for watching.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, we're going to try to get at least one more call on here before we move on to the next subject. Coming up next is Mark, or Major Mooch, who also says he prefers longer videos over the small shots. Let's see if we can't talk to him about it. Hello, Mark.
Hey, doing, Jared?
Hey, I'm doing great. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from the East Coast, New Jersey.
Oh, East Coast. Represent.
Yep.
Okay, so you were saying that you prefer long videos over the over the short stuff.
Yep.
Okay, tell us about that.
Nowadays, mostly like internet entertainment has taken over what I used to put into like TV and stuff. I'm mostly on the PC, pretty much even at work or coming home from work.
Mm-hmm.
The longer videos and entertainment, I guess, for longer.
So you're saying like basically the internet has become your television for you.
Close enough, and also gotta say I got a bad case of ADD.
Okay.
Usually I'll have I run dual monitors on my system, so I'll be either like on League of Legends or doing something on my left and then a video on my right. Two things going at one time. Ooh, shiny.
Wow. All right. Okay. So let me ask you this then: if you kind of feel like the internet has kind of become your television, with a lot of the video producers out there who create long-form videos, do you always prefer or always watch ones that has a set schedule? For example, like someone earlier mentioned, like Zero Punctuation. I know he makes a video every Wednesday. Is it easier for you or easier to get into a longer show that has a set schedule like that, or it's just kind of whenever you get to it?
It's more whenever I get to it. I watch a plethora of different things, anywhere from, as you said, Zero Punctuation, making small skits, but on a regular basis, to different LPers that are putting out like a daily content or something like that. Or it may be that I just got a backlog of stuff. I'll throw it into the watch later list on my YouTube and just run through whatever might be popping up from the different subscribers I have, or the ones I'm subscribed to.
A lot of people have been bringing up YouTube, which, I mean, I personally never really used YouTube a whole lot. Like, I never really liked or favorited or made my own playlists, so it's a kind of a foreign concept to me. So, even on YouTube, are you looking for the longer videos, like the Let's Plays and things like those?
I mean, usually I prefer the longer ones. If it's like a string of short ones. That's what the watch later's list for. It
Okay.
will just throw it right in there, and then it'll automatically play right to the next one. So pretty much I'm just taking the short videos and making a long playlist out of them. Because
All right.
I'll always have it on. Like I said, if it's not, I'm not actually paying attention to it. At least it's background noise.
So see, I've done that before, honestly. Like I've had something playing in the background just so I don't feel so lonely,
Oh, that makes me sound bad now.
right? All right, hey man, thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure, Jared. Catch you
All
around.
right, thank you. Have a good one. Some interesting thoughts out there, some interesting conversation topics. So again, to everyone out there watching, you kind of ask yourself, which do you prefer, long form or short form videos, and more specifically, why do you like those? Just some food for thought. It doesn't need to change your way of life or how you watch things or whatever. Just kind of do whatever. All right, so we're going to take a brief musical break, and when we come back, we'll move on to our next subject, which is going to be the Steam Summer Sale, which will be a nice, quick conversation for anyone here watching. I'm sure you guys will like it. All right, we'll be back after a brief break. That was Beam Saber Beat, a remix of Zero's theme from Mega Man X1, 2, and 3, brought to you by OC Remix. One of my more favorable remixes. Alright, welcome back to Proshow Live, where we talk about stuff, and more importantly, you get to call in and talk about it too. So, for the next subject, we're going to talk about the Steam Summer Sale. And this is going to be a nice, easy subject. If you don't know what the Steam Summer Sale is, basically every summer, Steam just puts a bunch of games for ridiculously cheap for just over a week. It's like 10 days or so, and you get some like wicked good deals. Like some games are up to 75% off. And it's awesome. So get your Skypes. If you've participated in the Steam Summer Sale, this is what I want to talk to you. So get your Skypes ready. Go to Skype, add in a brand new contact. Skype name, Proshow Live. One word, Proshow Live. I'll see if I can't get you in here. And I have a really simple question for you guys. What'd you get? I mean, there's a lot of games out there. What'd you buy? What have you been enjoying? Have you found anything like completely weird or bonkers that you want to talk about? That's all I want to talk about. Just what'd you get? Because honestly, I haven't gotten anything yet. I'm being very controlled about my finances. But I'm just wondering what other people have gotten out there. So I'll see if I can't get someone in here right away, starting off with Garrett, talking about the Steam Summer Sale. Hello, Garrett.
Hi, Jared.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Wenatchee, Washington.
From Washington. Okay, so Steam Summer Sale. Did you get anything?
Yeah, I've actually gotten a lot.
Really? What'd you get?
Last night I got Grimrock, and...
Oh, nice!
Yeah, I played it for about an hour last night. I'm really addicted to that game now.
Dude, Grimrock is great.
I got Orcs Must Die 2 and Orcs Must Die 1. If you don't know what those are.
Actually, I do know
are...
Orcs Must Die. I forgot that Orcs Must Die 2 was out.
It's
Man,
actually
okay,
not
cool.
out yet, but you can pre-order it for 10% off.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's what it is. Then I got the Oblivion and Morrowind.
Classics.
Because they were like $5 each, and I got all of the DLC, so that was nice.
Nice.
And then I got the Thief bundle, which
And
had
the Thief bundle. I was
1,
very
2.
tempted to get the Thief bundle, yeah.
I played a little bit of Deadly Shadows, and I am going to probably stream that game because it's really fun.
Awesome. Were there any other games that were like things that you haven't even heard of that you almost bought
there's
because
a
of
lot
their
of
like
stuff.
stupid cheap?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Well, all of the indie bundles, they're like $10 each, and they each come with like 5 or 6 indie games. And I've been tempted to buy so many of those.
I do recommend some of the indie bundles out there for sure. But again, I haven't bought any of them because I'm being really careful with my money.
I know.
Which is the worst part, right? Like, the Steam Summer Sale is like the greatest thing to ever happen, but it's also the worst thing to ever happen.
Oh yeah.
Because I know a lot of people out there who basically have spent way too much on Steam games to the point where it's going to be physically impossible for them to play all of them.
Well, like, if you buy any of the developer packages, there's no way you're ever going to be able to play all those games.
Right. Where the developer packages for those listening, it's like you can buy like every id game for $50. And I mean like every id game from like Doom up until Rage. It's $50 and it used to be like $130. Awesome deal if you like id games.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's so worth it.
So were any of the games that you bought just because like I might play it later, or just because it was so cheap?
Actually, during the winter sale, I did a few of those purchases.
Have you played any of those?
I've played a few of them, yes, but I've never actually gotten all the way through them.
Oh, well, at least there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, hey, man, I really like Legend of Grimrock, so I'm glad you bought that one. And obviously, you're already enjoying it, so very cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks for calling in, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
See, at the same time, like, I'm kind of asking people about what they're getting just to kind of get an ideas in case I want to buy something. But I don't know yet. Again, I'm trying to be really careful with my money because there are more important things I need to be spending it on. All right, up next, I've heard a story of this guy pretty much spending way too much money than he ever should have on the Steam Summer Sale. Hello, Revulsive. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, dude, where are you calling from?
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver. Okay. So,
Mhm.
I've heard from very informed sources that you
Mhm.
spent way too much money on the Steam Summer Sale.
Yeah. I spent about $130 ish around that.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I know.
What? Okay, so I have to ask, what'd you get?
Well, there were a lot of games that were really cheap, like $10 and under. So I was impulse buying a lot of those. So I bought Age of Empires 3.
I
did
almost got that one.
yesterday.
That was like
Yeah.
that was the one I was like, oh, I was just on the edge of buying. I held off though.
Yeah. I got that because I have a lot of nostalgia for the series. So
Mm-hmm.
I also got Alan Wake, the Alan Wake bundle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I haven't played through American Nightmare yet, but I've played through all of Alan Wake before, so. I also got Arma 2.
Good. I
So
saw
can
that
play
was
DayZ.
yeah, I saw that finally went on the flash sale for 40%
Yeah.
off. And as soon as I saw that, my first thought was, this is going to sell a crap ton because a lot of people want to play DayZ, and they're just
Uh-huh.
waiting for that sale.
It was already selling a hell of a lot before
Oh, yeah.
it went on 40% too, so. I'm a little disappointed that it was only 40%, but
I think they knew they could get away with it.
yeah.
Like,
I
if it
think
wasn't
so
for
as
DayZ, they probably would have made it a lot cheaper.
well. Oh, definitely. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I got, let's see, Dead Island. I don't know how to feel about that game.
But you got it because it was cheap.
Yeah, it was like $10 and I was slightly interested in it. So, impulse buy.
Yeah, I would pay $10 for that game. Not 60 like I did when it came out, but I would pay $10 for it.
Yeah, for $10 it's not bad.
Yeah, right.
Mhm. I also got Dead Rising 2 off the record.
Nice. I saw that on sale too. I already got it for $360, but I was tempted just to get it twice because Frank West. So
I got it twice because
Okay.
I also have it on PS3.
Okay, I know you got a crap ton, and you could probably go for like the next 20 minutes detailing everything that you bought. Do you have like do you actually have a total of all the games you bought? Like, you bought 50 or so games. Do you actually know how many you got?
I can count them real quick.
Well, just do a rough estimate.
Maybe about 20.
About 20 games? Okay, let me ask you this.
Hmm?
Do you honestly believe you'll play all of them?
Yes. Yes, I
What? Really? Okay.
do. Mm?
Surprising. Like, at least like try all of them? Do you see yourself beating all of them?
Beating all of them, that's
Or you're
probably
completing the game?
not, but I can definitely try.
But you will play it, goddammit?
Yes, absolutely.
See, like, even on my Steam now, even before the Steam Summer Sale, like, I have a bunch of games on my list that are just grayed out because I just haven't, like, actually installed them and played them.
Mm.
And you know, I'm one of those guys where, like, you know, if I have it, I have to play it, not just
Mhm.
have.
Yeah.
So again, that's what makes the Steam Summer Sale so dangerous.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so of everything you've got so far, what's your favorite one?
I guess off the record, even though I already own it. I've been playing that a lot for the past couple days.
You're damn right. Cool. It's because Frank West. No other reason.
Mhm.
All right, Revulsive. I'm going to move on, but hey, as always, thanks for, you know, doing that thing you do.
No problem.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
You too.
He said he spent $130 on Steam games, which with these sales, if it weren't for the sales, that would probably total close to 250, 300 bucks. Like a lot. And he got $130 worth. That's amazing. All right. Let's see if we can't get someone else in here. Coming up next is Nathan Williams talking about the Steam Summer Sale and what they've got. Hopefully he answers. Hello, Nathan.
Hello.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from England.
From England. We're in England.
Manchester in Northwest.
Manchester. Cool, man. Okay, so I saw in your message that you got 6 games during the summer sale.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, you'll have to forgive me because I have a rather bad memory, but I know I've bought that Tiny and Big indie game. I Divine Cybermancy Europa Universalis. You know, just random things, really.
So there weren't like okay. So when the Steam Summer Sale like went up, were there any games that you like, you want to get when they went on sale, or you just kind of saw whatever popped up and you said, I'm buying that?
Yeah, pretty much just spontaneous. I fancy playing that, so I just decided to buy it.
Just all impulse buy. So when you're buying some of these, do you actually know anything about it, or are you just getting it because it's cheap?
Mostly because it's cheap, but I do watch the trailer, and sometimes I will look up Metacritic reviews.
Okay. So you at least do a little bit of research.
At least a little bit, yeah.
So of the ones that you so what's your limit then? Because you said if you're using Metacritic, like what's your score limit to determine if you want to buy it or not? Because even if it's only like $5, if it has like a Metacritic rating of like 4 or 5, would you still get it?
Oh no, that would put me completely off that.
Okay. So like, what's like a minimum score for you or actually buy it?
As long as it's above average, or there's like a decent amount of good user reviews, because I tend to read those more.
Okay. Have you actually gotten to play all of them yet? All the ones you bought?
That's the thing, really, because I haven't actually got around to playing any of them yet.
See, isn't that the worst?
I've got a lot on my plate at the moment. I've got so many games to get through. And I really don't want to pick up another before finishing at least one of them.
I know, and that's where like the vicious cycle comes in.
Yeah.
Now, you also said that in your message that you actually have a mixed view on the summer sale, because on one hand you love it, and on the other hand you hate it. Want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Of course, I love it how cheap they can get sometimes. I mean, I think I've even seen like even more than 75% off at one point on something. But there was one good example at one point when I had a friend, he wanted Civ 5.
Okay.
And I bought it for him. And then, like, not even an hour later, you know, the flash sales they got going, it was on there for 75% off.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I was kicking myself pretty hard right then.
Yeah, and the worst part about that is like Steam doesn't really allow any sort of refunds for those kind of sales and things. It's just all kind of luck of the draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they had some sort of warning, like, even if it's just a short warning or something.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you'd know what's
maybe
going
at the same time though, like I think they would kind of lose out a bunch of sales. So they have a little message up there that says, "Hey, in 20 minutes this will be cheaper. Stop buying it."
Oh yeah, there is that as well. It's just got me a little bit annoyed, that's all.
Okay. Well, I also like that you pointed out that, you know, a lot of people really use the Steam Summer Sale, and this is my favorite thing about it. People use the Steam Summer Sale to be really nice to each other. Like, so many people use this sale just to buy games and just give it to people.
Well,
And I think
yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, I just love having other friends to play games with, so
Yeah.
if I see something cheap I want to play multiplayer with someone with, I'll just gift it to them.
Right. And I think that's really cool. And I always like that when that happens. And I'm glad to hear that you are one of those people who did that. So that's very cool, Nathan.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Hey, thank you very much for listening, because I'm sure it's pretty late wherever you are, and I thank you very much for calling in, too.
Yeah, it's about nearly 1 in the morning.
Okay, yeah. Get some sleep so you can wake up early and play some of your Steam games.
After the show.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, see ya.
I really do mean that, by the way. I mean, people who do, like, get gifts for each other, that's so cool. I always like seeing those. Warms my heart a little bit. Which says a lot, because I'm cold and bitter. Alright, now I know this guy a little bit, because I've played Team Fortress 2 with him a couple times. Coming up next is Old Greg. So I know he's a Steam user. We'll see if we can't get ourselves some talk time with Greg. Oh, hopefully he answers. If not, I'll have to move on to someone else. I'm going to start getting a backup just in case. So again, if this is your first time listening... Oh, hello. Hey, Greg, you there?
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, dude, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Texas, actually, up in San Antonio.
San Antonio. All right, dude. So Steam Summer Sale. What have you gotten so far?
I probably just got about like 4 games at the most, but other than that, just like you, I really am not the kind of guy who really spends his money.
Okay. So what have you
yeah.
gotten?
Let's see. Let me just open it up here so I can remember what I bought.
Sure.
Let's see. I got Super Meat Boy. Let's see. Also, The Walking Dead, like the whole pack.
Nice.
Let's see. Some others that were on sale. Let's see. I believe it was Monkey Island, and let's see. I believe also Dead Island too. So yeah, that's just pretty much about it.
Okay, so you got The Walking Dead and Monkey Island. Are you just a fan of those adventure games?
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Telltale's point and click adventure. I actually streamed the episode 2, and
Cool.
I just I won't give anything away, but I will just say that it gets pretty intense in episode 2. So I'll say that.
So
that-
so these games that you got during the summer sale, were these games that you wanted when they came out and just couldn't afford, or were you holding out specifically because you thought they might be in the summer sale?
Well, I've always been really curious about the of being able to play most of these games. It's just that I guess just like mostly due to time restraints, especially not nowadays. Like most people have enough time to just sit down and either in front of a computer or a TV and just like play. Especially with some of the way how they're at retail prices at most. So that's definitely where I stand on it.
Were there any Steam Summer games that you almost bought because you've never heard of them and because they were so cheap?
Well, I almost there's some out there that I kind of missed the ball on. Like I wanted to check out some, but I just unfortunately I just didn't really have time for them. So
which
they
ones
just
you
kinda
missed?
ended. Let's see if I can remember some of them. Let's see. I think there was like a pack bundle that was going on, and then I just forget the name. So sorry if I can't
That's all right.
be more helpful at the moment. So yeah.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you at least got some of those package deals for like The Walking Dead and the other adventure games. Very cool.
Yeah. So
Right.
there was that. So with my whole stand on like the whole Steam summer sale, it's just that I don't really feel that this is really anything that new because Steam will always have specials and other offers that will go out pretty much throughout the whole week, and I just feel like this is their way just to it's always like a special that they always have going on, especially within the few months to come. There'll always be some of the bigger, more mainstream games that'll be coming up in October and November too. So that is something to look forward as well, and I guarantee you they're going to have at least another sale that at least go on this winter. So
I'm sure.
Summer, winter, all really depends. So either way, I guess it's just a plus for us gamers to, buy the deal game while we have at the moment.
Yep, and then be really, really cheap for several weeks afterwards.
Exactly.
All right, hey man, thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem. And support what you're doing, and look forward to coming back.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, coming up next is I would pronounce his name, but I know I'm going to butcher it. So it's Arst, Aarst, and I know I've seen him around before. So I'll see if I can't get him in here. Try to get a couple more calls before we wrap up the show. Hello?
Hello?
Hey man, where are you calling from?
Does this work?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got an echo because I'm using a headset.
Oh, okay.
Calling from the Netherlands, actually.
From the Netherlands. Okay. I don't want to butcher it, so how do you pronounce your name?
I actually never really pronounced it.
Oh. All right, I'll call you Arst then.
I guess Arst, yeah, it's just fine.
Okay. So Arst, what have you gotten on the Steam Summer Sale?
I got a few. I got Alma 2.
Nice.
Which I played for a little bit. And From Dust.
Ooh, from Dust. All right.
But I installed it, and then it asked me to sign up for something else, and I don't really want to sign up for anything else, so I just wasted my money on that.
On From Dust?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
I don't remember what it was, but you have to install something, similar to the EA stuff.
Oh, weird.
And
All right.
I got Dear Esther.
Dear Esther?
Is that any good? Yeah.
I've heard really good things about it, but I honestly have not played it myself.
Oh, well, I hear it looks really good, at least.
Yeah.
And then I got Company of Heroes Complete Pack and the Grand Theft Auto Complete Pack.
Nice.
Because I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto 4, but it was like $7.50, and the complete pack was $9.99. So I was like, yeah, why not just spend $1.50 on the
Yeah.
rest of the Grand Theft Auto series?
So yeah, so like $1.50 more, you get a crap ton more games.
Exactly. It's a deal. And Company of Heroes I already own twice.
You own it twice?
Yeah, I already bought it twice, but one of the keys didn't work anymore when I bought the expansion, so I had to buy it again. And I didn't have it on Steam yet, so it has the second expansion.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not that clever.
So with all these games
And,
that you're buying, did you get another one? I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh yeah, I downloaded Star Trek Online, which is actually free, but I guess I got it during the Steam sale, and I played it for like 8 hours already.
So with all these games that you get on Steam sale, do you know where you're gonna start? Like you just grab a crap ton of games. Like, do you already have like a game in mind that you know you want to start playing before the other ones, or just kind of whatever you're in the mood for?
Well, yeah, I really want to play Dear Esther.
Dear
It
Esther?
sounds really cool. Yeah.
Tom the Iron Man in I'm sorry, he's talking about From Dust. Tom the Iron Man really recommends From Dust in the chat, by the way. So
Oh,
I think
really?
that thing that you had to sign up for was like the Ubisoft Uplay, which that's
Yeah,
like their
that's
own
it.
separate DRM thing, which you have to do for like the Ubisoft games on PC. So it doesn't charge you anything, but
It's not like this shitty stuff like Spy, Game Spy or anything.
no, it's not like that. Like, cause I had that on shoot, I can't remember what now. It was a separate game that it had the Ubisoft Uplay on it, and the Uplay is stupid, but yeah, it's just like basically Ubisoft's way of doing digital rights management on it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
All right. I
Cool.
just noticed, I'm looking at my recent transactions. I noticed I bought Mirror's Edge a few months ago, and I haven't played it yet.
So you bought a game a few months ago that you haven't played yet, and you're buying new games
Yeah.
right now. Good, that's good.
That's the problem. That's the big problem with Steam, you know?
Exactly.
That's it.
All right, Arts. Thank you very much for listening. I'm sure it's late over in the Netherlands, but I really appreciate you taking the time to call in.
Thanks a lot.
All right, have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. See? With all the sales, it just kind of happens where someone's not going to be around. All right, let's see. We'll try to get one more call in before we move on. I just tried to get someone, but according to Skype, he wasn't on, so I wasn't able to add him. So we'll get Mats. Let's see if we can get Mats in here. Talking about the Steam Summer Sale.
Hello?
Hello, Mats.
Yes, hello.
Hey, man, where are you calling from?
From Norway, actually.
From Norway. Cool. All right, so in your message, you said you bought 25 games for $125.
Yes, that's right.
What'd you get?
Today I got Borderlands 4-pack for 15 euros, but I think that's the same price in
I believe it's the same.
in dollars.
Yeah, so you got the 4-pack, so you can give away 3 other copies, right?
Yes. I haven't even asked my friends if they wanted it. I just bought it because it was
You
so
just-
cheap.
You're just gonna shove it in their Steam box and say, "We're playing this."
Yeah. And I got Far Cry 2 for 250.
Nice.
I have I already have it on Xbox, but still.
$2.50, right? Or euros.
Yeah, euros. I got the GTA collection, 7 games.
Oh, excellent.
Everything except for GTA London, I think.
Yeah, that's a much older one. Does it have GTA 1 and 2 in there?
Yes.
Oh, it does. See, those are my favorite ones. I actually like the Grand Theft Autos before they went 3D. Okay, go on.
Me too. I got the Left 4 Dead 4-pack.
Nice.
That one I actually asked my friends if they wanted it before. And then I got screwed with the Civ 5 collection.
How'd you get screwed?
I bought the Civ 5 Game of the Year edition for $20, and the next day they were selling the entire Civ collection for $20, including the expansion packs and everything for the older games and the new game.
See, that's the other thing I hate, because like they always do stuff like that. So if I see a game I know I want to buy, but it's not on the flash sale or whatever, I'll wait just to see if it's on the flash sale, just to kind of like go through like the entire Steam sale. Just because I hate it, because like, oh, I bought this, and then like an hour later, hey, you could have saved another $20.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
SimCity 4, $2.50. I just bought
nice.
that.
That was another one I was really tempted to buy because I love SimCity.
Yeah. And the last one I got the Star Wars collection, 13 games.
All the Star Wars games.
Yeah, the package deal.
Nice.
Yes, that's 25 games. Yes.
Okay. So again, kind of like what I ask everyone else, you bought all of these games. Where the hell do you start? And do you honestly believe you're going to be able to play all of them?
I will not be able to play all of them. And I didn't expect to either.
You're like, that's fine, just take my money.
Yeah. I already own, I just bought, before the summer sale, I bought the Hitman collection, and I haven't even played that.
Oh, wow. See, I will say that's kind of one of the nice things about the Steam summer sale, is that it does make a lot of pretty decent games from like lesser known developers so cheap that people will just buy them, which is cool because then those developers get a sudden boost in just like support and sales.
Yeah.
So while you may feel like you're wasting your money on games that you'll never play, you know what? That's going to some people who probably really need it. So look at it that way. You're supporting them.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you luck on your 25-game conquest.
Thank you.
I would
so much.
suggest starting with Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. I'd say start there.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
That, actually.
Yeah, that's my vote, but I'm biased. So, all right, Matt. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks for calling in. Have a good one.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
See you later.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for Proshow Live. Like I said, all I wanted to do was to kind of talk to people about the Steam summer sales they picked up and what was worth playing and what they enjoyed. So, as always, I want to thank every single person who will participate in the show by letting me call them. Thank you very much to every single person in the chat room participating and watching. And if you're seeing the archive version of this, hey, thanks for watching or listening or whatever. I really appreciate it. Proshow Live happens every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time right here, twitch.tv/Projared. I'll get the archived versions up shortly afterwards on YouTube, on Blip. A lot of people are requesting that I make an actual podcast version of it up on iTunes or whatever. If enough people would actually listen to it, maybe I will. More importantly, I need to figure out how to do that. That's holding me back more than anything else. Also, just for the record, for those wondering on the current status of Pro Reviews, I just want to let you know that the next one has been completely scripted and filmed, and now it's in the editing stage. So, you should be seeing it hopefully sometime this week. That is all. Alright, once again, I want to thank everyone one more time. I'm headed out on Proshow Live every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you very much, guys. Until then, thanks for listening.